Be very, very quiet. We're hunting silver. Welcome to today's episode of Scouting for History. Last year I was at the house next door. And as I was doing the curb strip, the guy here said I could continue on and do the curb strip at his house. And I pulled 4 or 5 mercury dimes and a buffalo nickel and some wheat pennies out of this curb strip. So I've been meaning to come back here. Now the guy said I could detect here. Why I think this is going to be an awesome property is back in World War I, the town built their elementary school right across the street. So all the kids walked by here, but this was an empty lot until the 40s. So for 30 years, the kids probably played here in the yard. Who knows what they lost? So, hey, let's not stand around. Let's go. Here we are. And the first signal of the day. And it's just a wheat penny. On to the next. But the second signal of the day is a silver Washington. Outstanding. On to the next. And now the third signal of the day. It's another Merc, I believe. Yep. Mercury dime. Awesome. On to the next. Well, beautiful high tone in here. But nope, it's just a big hunk of lead. I had my hopes up. On to the next. And the next signal could be a penny. Could be a whoop. And it is a penny. Oh well. On to the next. Oh, there might be something else in the hall. Nope, it was interference with the machine. On to the next. And here's a nice little spill. It was ringing up real high. So far it's a bunch of pennies, but it was ringing up in the 50s. So, not sure, there might be a piece of silver in here too. Let me get it all out and I'll bring you back. Well, that was it. 4 wheat penny spill. On to the next. It could be some kind of a drawer pull. I'm not sure. I'll clean it up, see if there's any markings on it. On to the next. And sounding just like a silver quarter. It's an aluminum good luck token. Yeah, I'll clean it up and you'll see it right here. That's cool. On to the next. Now I say I'm hunting silver, but you know what? I'm running an M1 and everything that sounds good, I'm digging. So it doesn't matter whether it's, oh, and there's a silver rosy though. I'll turn the camera on for the good high tones or the things that sound good, but I'm digging everything. On to the next. Well, that was a tough fight around some tree roots. I almost gave up on it. It's another merc. On to the next. And with the school right across the street, I'm surprised it took this long to find some kind of a toy. There's a little lead horse. Awesome. On to the next. And this episode brought to you by the letter D. I don't know what it is, but it's a D. On to the next. And now a little pocket watch. It's falling apart. I'll clean it up and see if I can't get any information off of it. Well, that's cool. Usually I just find pieces of it. But there's the whole thing. Or maybe it's a wristwatch. It's got a connection at each end. Yeah, I think it was an old wristwatch. It's huge though. On to the next. You know, a lot of people look at a giant tree like this giant beech tree here, and they assume that it's been here for hundreds of years. You know, it's really, really old. And it's old, but it's not that old. And here's a picture of an aerial photograph of this corner back in the 20s, and there's no tree. So this tree is less than 100 years old, probably about 70 years old or so. But depends on the type of tree, how long they live, how big they get, how fast they grow. But on to the next. Well, lots and lots of old green wheat pennies. Not many silvers since the last few, but let's keep going. A little bit more to do. On we go. Well, that's going to do it for today. Just a quick hunt here. Not bad. A ton of wheat pennies. A couple silvers. Not as much as I'd hoped for or thought I would find, but you know what? You get what you get. So, on to the next one. Don't forget, hit like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.